Word to your mother, boys and girls. It's your boy Sniper Wes coming at you here from picksandparlays.net with another free play for you here on Saturday, April 6th, 2024. Your free play today is going to be between the Yankees and the Blue Jays, along with leans on the Nets and Pistons, and the Canucks and the Kings. And also, I'm going to give you two UFC leans since it's Saturday. I'm going to give you a lean on Chepe Mariscal and Morgan Charrar, and Chris Curtis and Brendan Allen in the main events. So my best selections you can find over at picksandparlays.net, the number one sports consultant in the business. A lot of other really good handicappers over there if you want to check them out as well. You can follow me on my Twitter at the Sniper Picks, along with following this YouTube channel and giving us a like and a subscribe. That always helps our analytics. How we do yesterday? Well, I gave you the Suns minus 4.5, which won. That was your official free play. Also gave you the Oilers, they won, and I gave you the Houston Astros, and they got blown out. So we went 2-1 on this video yesterday. Hopefully we can go 3-0 for you today. I actually like all three of these plays. I think it's going to do pretty well. So let's go ahead and get to it. Your official free play today. I like the New York Yankees over the Toronto Blue Jays. So Toronto has struggled offensively so far this season, but the Yankees are probably going to show up here. They got shut out last night, 3-0. So, typically when a team gets shut out in baseball, you expect them to come and hit the next day. So the Yankees have actually, even though they got shut out, they've still averaged 4.5 runs per game against right-handed starters so far this season. And we got Clark Schmidt going for the Yankees, and Toronto's hit, 208 lifetime against Clark Schmidt. And their on-base percentage is 283 against him lifetime. So that's not very good. This is also a nice bounce-back spot for him because he went 5 innings, 7 hits, and 3 runs versus the Astros last time out. It's actually not a terrible start. But, he's capable of pitching better than that. And I think he pitches well. And I think the Yankees show up. They got shut out last night, and I think they're going to win this game. So your official free play is going to be the New York Yankees minus 110 over the Blue Jays. I also like the Nets minus 10 over the Pistons tonight. I think they're going to blow them out. So, Brooklyn, they're still playing hard. Obviously, they're tanking. The Pistons have been tanking since day one. The question is, does Brooklyn maybe want to lose this game so they can get better, draft lottery position? Probably not, and I'll tell you why. The Pistons actually beat the Nets in Detroit back on March 7th. So that's got to be embarrassing for the Nets because the Pistons are historically bad, right? So you can't let a historically bad team beat you and then not show up the next time you play them and, give them a taste of their own medicine. So I think the Nets show up. I think it's a rout. I like the Nets minus 10 over the Pistons. I also like the Canucks plus 100 over the Kings tonight in LA. Vancouver has not had a whole lot of success against the Kings this year. But this could be a potential first-round playoff matchup. These two teams can play each other in the playoffs in the first round. The Canucks, they need to build some momentum because they have not been playing well at all. They've lost 3 of 4 against the Kings this year, so they do have a bunch of revenge against them. And they've lost 3 of their past 5 games, and the only 2 teams they beat were the Arizona Coyotes and the Anaheim Ducks, who are both very bad teams. So it's not a good look. They have not been playing well. They need to, number one, defeat their enemy, the Kings, who have been beating up on them this year, number one, and they need to keep that number 2 seed because I think the Avalanche and them are tied for the number 2 spot in the West. So if Vancouver remains in that 2 seed, if they get the 2 seed, they don't have to play the Kings. It's going to shake out one way or another. The cookie's going to crumble. But the point is you don't want to lose to the Kings here, and then you got to face the Kings, first round of the playoffs. So I like the Canucks. I think they're going to play well tonight. They have all sorts of motivation. They don't want to lose to the Kings again. I like the Canucks, and that's going to be your free play video today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you do enjoy it. Don't forget to follow our Twitter at these Sniper Picks. Please like and subscribe to this YouTube channel as it does help our analytics. Hopefully we go 3-0 on this video for you today. Oh, I told you I was going to give you UFC plays. Hold on a second. Okay, I like Chepe Mariscal tonight. I love Chepe. He's a great fighter. Over Morgan Charrar. Actually, the main event starts in about an hour and a half, so hopefully you guys can get this in time. Chepe's a very aggressive fighter. Morgan's, he's going to want to keep creating space, but I don't think Chepe is going to allow him to do that. Chepe's going to want to keep him up on the fence, and honestly, Chepe is not the more talented fighter of these two, but Chepe is good at executing a game plan. His coach and his team give him a game plan, and he's an executor. That's what he does. I think he's going to do that. He's kind of just like the Rocky story for me, really. I really like Chepe Mariscal. That's my favorite UFC play. That's going to be in about 2 hours if you can get that in time. I also like Chris Curtis in the main event. So Curtis knocked out Brendan Allen a couple years ago, if you remember. They haven't fought in a few years, but Curtis is a great boxer. I think he could maybe knock him out again. He's going to mix up some leg kicks. It is a 5-round fight. A lot of people think that favors Allen, but I don't know. I just think it gives Curtis more opportunities to knock out Allen. If Curtis can stay on his feet, if it does go to the mat, I mean, he might get in a little bit of trouble, but you're catching Curtis at plus 180. If he can just keep it on the feet and keep swinging, I mean, he's got a puncher's chance. I think this shouldn't be plus 180. It should be more like plus 130, but I like Chris Curtis over Brendan Allen. That's going to be the main event. That'll be in about maybe 5 hours. So anyway, I am Sniper Wes. You can check out my plays at picksandparlays.net. I have a 5-pack up today. It's actually available for the next 2 hours. I think the Purdue game is the first game that tips in actually about an hour and a half. So I am Sniper Wes. You can go ahead and catch all my picks at picksandparlays.net. I will see you guys tomorrow with another video. Hasta la vista, and I will see you guys mañana.